So this is one of my absolutely favourite things to do, particularly around the spring and autumn equinox. It's a series of tapping exercises, so it's really good if you're feeling like really sluggish or really tired or just really not having much energy flow through your body. And it's a series of tapping exercises to work on the meridians to release that energy. So find a comfortable space on the floor. You don't need a mat, you don't need anything else. But somewhere you can sit comfortably. You can have your legs crossed, or if it feels better to have your feet out in front, you can do that. But finding a place where you can really ground through your sitting bones, allowing the spine to grow tall from there. I do invite you to close your eyes or lower the gaze. Hands can be on the thighs, either palms facing down for grounding, or you can turn the palms facing up to receive energy. Rolling the shoulders up and away from the ears and down the back, seeing if you can find a bit more length, a bit more space into your spine. Taking a deep breath in through the nose and out through the mouth. One more like this, in through the nose and out through the mouth. Really allowing yourself the space of a few moments here just to arrive to where you are right now. The day behind you is done. It has no purpose here. The day ahead, the week ahead has yet to begin. So it also has no purpose here. So really giving yourself the permission to be present and to be aware, starting to tune in to how you are today. Maybe taking a scan of the body from the crown of the head all the way down to the tips of the toes. Just starting to open that line of communication. But no judgment, just really taking that role of the observer. Noticing how the body is, noticing how the breath is, noticing how the mind is. Taking one more deep breath in through the nose and out through the mouth. And if your eyes have been closed, just opening the eyes with a soft gaze. And we're going to start our tapping. So your sternum is the bone in the middle of your chest. It also, your thymus gland is behind it, so a really effective tapping technique. You can just use like the two middle finger and ring finger and just start tapping up and down your sternum. So your thymus gland is really responsible for a lot of your immune system activity. So by tapping up and down, you can really activate your immune system in a good way. So this is something that's quite good to do, maybe 2 to 3 times a day, just for 20 seconds or so. We've got all these sensory places on our body that do a lot of different things if we can tap into them. That's where the basis of acupuncture and acupressure is. So seeing if you can stay with your breath here. You can keep your eyes closed if you wish. Just tapping up and down your sternum. Not thumping, tapping. And release. Taking a breath in through the nose and out through the mouth. Next we're going to do tapping across the head and the face. It's usually used a lot in EFT, which is emotional freedom technique, which I really recommend looking into if you are interested in tapping. But we'll just use the pressure points rather than the affirmations as well. So starting with the outside of your hand, if you're left-handed you can do the other side, and then just tapping up and down the outside of your hand. So your meridians are energy channels throughout the body, very similar to like your nerves and your capillaries. But there's no actual physical location in the body. This is in the energetic body. And meridian modality is used a lot in Chinese medicine. So they've been used for thousands of years. And like anything, energy can get trapped, energy can get blocked. I kind of look at it like a hose pipe, and if you get a kink in the hose pipe, the water's not going to flow through properly. Same premise with energy. Next, coming to the very top of the head, so just gently tapping on the top of the head. Stay with your breath. Keeping the spine long. From here, we go just above the eyebrow. I quite like to go down to the temple. Again, not hard, you're not trying to like smash your face, just gently tapping. Seeing if you can stay present with the sensations in your body as you're doing this. I kind of look at exercises like this as they're almost like nervous system override switches. So it's a really good way of disrupting those negative thought patterns and breaking the cycles that aren't serving you. And here you go, just underneath the opposite eye to your hand. It can be quite a sensitive area, so if you have like allergies or if you've had a cold or something, this is kind of right by your sinuses, so be gentle with yourself, be kind with yourself. Staying with the breath. Next point is just between your nose and your top lip. So again, you don't want bruising here. Just gently tapping on the end of the meridian path. Waking up the energy flow in the body. Next one, just above the chin and below the lower lip. Keep breathing, keep that spine long, noticing if you're starting to hunch, trying to keep the body almost in a meditation stance. And seeing if you can become relaxed in the rest of your body, so not holding tension. Easy seat. Next one, along the collarbone, which is the protruding one on top of your chest. Stay with the breath. And if anything is coming up for you today, that's fine. Just keep tapping. We hold a lot of emotional energy in our bodies as well. So it's not unusual, especially in these energy releases, to have thoughts or feelings that come up too. Last one, just underneath the armpit. I use more of my hand for this one. You don't want to do that on your face. Just up and down that part of the body. Stay with the breath. And when you're ready, bringing the hands back to the knees, I'm going to keep my palms facing up to receive energy. Closing the eyes if that feels good, taking a breath in through the nose and out through the mouth. And really staying present with the sensations here. You might start to feel a bit fizzy. That really is the energy starting to flow. When you're ready, you're going to stand up. You're going to take this to a whole body exercise now. So bringing your feet slightly wider than hips distance, nice soft bend in the knees, inhaling the shoulders up and away from the ears, arms either side of the body. Then starting to swing. So keeping the arms quite heavy here and really allowing the weight of the arms to very much slap either side of the body. It's called knocking at the seat of life, which is your liver. And the liver is responsible for so much within the body. So this is a bless me. This is a nice way to wake up that meridian. Be careful if you do have any issues in your lower back, just take out the depth of the swing. Now you can either stay here, keeping the arms low, or you can start to bring the arms up quite high, so you end up either side of the shoulders. And then just like this, moving up and down. So it's really nice to do things like this at the equinox, which is spring and autumn. Energy can get quite stagnant over the winter, so I really like this as just a bit of a refresher. Get the body moving. And releasing the arms either side of the body, keeping the knees soft, closing the eyes if you wish, taking a breath in through the nose and out through the mouth. Really tapping into the sensations in the body. Noticing how the body feels after each one of these movements. And the next one, I'm going to turn around so you can see. Balling the fists, starting at the sacrum, which is the lower back, and tapping either side of the body and moving up towards the kidneys, which is in your mid-back, and back down again towards the sacrum. Coming back up. Again, I tend to be quite firm here. You do want to feel these, but you don't want to punch yourself in the kidney either. So just moving up and down is what feels good to you. You're just giving yourself a little massage here. So it's quite a nice way to also reconnect with the body. We are going to move over the full body. So really, as you're focusing on each area, can you send your attention to that part of the body? Maybe even your gratitude to that part of the body. Releasing the arms either side, rolling the shoulders away from the ears, soft bend in the knees, deep breath in through the nose and out through the mouth. Next one, we're going to focus on the meridians in the upper body. So starting at the fingertips, tapping up the inside of the arm, across the chest, and round the back of the shoulder and down the outside of the arm. Coming back up. So again, being quite firm here, you do want to feel these. Get that energy moving. So this is really good for your lymphatic system as well. And it's that. Again, your lymphatic system is super important in your immune system and really, really vitally important in terms of draining toxins out of your body. So one of the things that we are really doing here is we're working around all of the lymph points in the body as well. Because if that gets stagnant and sticky, you're going to feel terrible. We don't want that. Coming across and doing the other side. Whatever way works for you, just as long as you're going up one and down the other. You can reverse the direction if that works for you today. And make sure you're coming across the chest as well. Around the back of the shoulder. down the back of the arm. But really checking in with your body, being super aware of your arms here. You're so busy all the time, it's very easy to kind of lose that connection with your body, and you lose that, well, more importantly, you lose that communication with your body. So even using this as an opportunity to check in. And I like to thank each part of my body for still working. So once you've evened out, arms heavy either side of the body, maybe rolling the shoulders down and away from the ears. I like to close my eyes in between, taking a breath in through the nose and out through the mouth. Last one we're going to do, lower body, the legs. So I'm going to start with the inside of my thigh and just going down the inside of the leg onto the foot, coming back up the outside of the leg, around the back, around the butt, around the front, coming back down. Really getting the energy moving. Seth wants to join in. I can't tap both of us at the same time, so. So once you've done one leg, I like to tap around the back, and then coming down the other leg. Oh no, what am I doing? So again, staying super present. Actually, I do find if you practice like yoga, yin or meditation or energy practices like this one, with animals around, they tend to get very interested in it. She loves it when I teach yin or nidra. It's just a bit annoying because she'll also snore super loudly. So making sure you've evened out once you've done one side. And aim for an equal amount on the other. Bringing your feet hips distance apart once more. Shoulders up and away from the ears. Maybe closing the eyes. Deep breath in through the nose. And out through the mouth. One more like this, in through the nose. And out through the mouth. And just seeing, just noticing your body. Seeing if it feels different from when you began today. Taking that scan from the crown of the head all the way down to the tips of the toes. And just taking a moment to give thanks to your body for being able to work your way through these movements today and for supporting you through everything every single day. Seeing if you could take that gratitude and thanks out into the rest of your day. Thanks so much for joining me today. I hope you have a lovely rest of the day. I need to work out what Safi's eating now, so have a lovely day. What have you got?